welcome back to my channel, TorAthena, where today I am doing a comic review. Remember, I do it a little bit differently now. I do comics as and when, although I'm hoping to do them a lot more regularly, but each video will be only on one comic. Therefore, it means it's easier for you to pick which videos you watch, and it's easier for me to film and edit and upload. So let's begin. And today I have the absolute pleasure to be reviewing a very independent comic by Accent UK, and this one is Moments of Adventure. This is the first collection by Colin Mathewson and other people. I would like to say their names, but I don't know how to pronounce them and I'm so sorry. But as I always do with my comics, the description is below if you want more details about this comic. There is a story about the Zulu War and zombies. There is one set in Edinburgh with a little girl ghost. There is a lot more in it. It's a normal sized comic, but it's full of loads of little mini stories. It's really interesting. Pros! One thing I loved about this comic is the moment I got my head around that it was a bunch of short stories, I flew through it. Sometimes I really like long stories that I can sink my teeth into, and sometimes I like just little stories that I can pick up and read and that's it. I kind of think that a lot of these could be evolved into a much bigger story, but you can clearly tell that at some point his muse of inspiration has struck him with an idea and he's just made a strip around that idea and left it at that. The other thing I really like about this comic is at the very back it has a description about every comic strip, giving more information, where it came from, why you wrote it, if there's more to it, so on and so forth, and it gives a lot more meaning and depth to each story that you read. I love stuff like that. In fact, I wish that happened a lot more in comics. Originally, I wasn't blown away on the art. I find the art a little bit basic at times and I wasn't massively falling in love with it, but then I found out that a lot of these came from like comic strips, maybe newspaper articles, and then it hit me, it fits perfectly to that. The style is very much what you'd see in a newspaper comic strip, and therefore for some reason that made sense to me and I liked the art much better. Once you get used to it, you end up liking it. It's like when you watch a black and white movie, you forget you're watching a black and white movie eventually. This art became the right art for this story as you read it. Overall, this first issue was only £3.50. It was worth picking up, worth reading, and I'm going to pick up the second issue because there's some characters in this where I know for a fact they have more stories in the next issue and I really want to know where it's going with them. It is quite a tease in some places. As always, the link will be below to all the information and descriptions towards this comic, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love doing self-published or incredibly independent comic reviews because I'm an independent business owner and I like to support the people who don't have a voice as much as Marvel and DC. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!